Hey guys, what we're going to try to do here today is we're going to do a rigatoni. What we got here is we have rigatoni noodles. This is an Italian dish. We have our meatballs, Italian style.
That's turkey.
These are turkey. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got the wrong ones.
Okay, it's cool. I like turkey. Oh, it's more healthier, Daddy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
thanks,
it's
God.
going to take sauce and cheese later on. What I do is I'll go ahead and cook this, and then I'll start mixing them together. And then later on, I'll put them in a casserole dish, and I'll bake them in the oven with the cheese and all. So what I like to do is, what we have going now is we have the water boiling for the noodles. And I just started that, and then I'm going to fry up the
No oil?
meatballs.
Oh, you have to put butter. Yeah, mostly he don't use oil. He use butter.
Man, Italian style's better. I didn't even look at that. What I do is, I'm going to fry up the meatballs just a little bit, brown them up real good, and while I'm doing the noodles. And then after that, I'll mix everything together, minus the meatballs. Then we'll put it in a casserole dish as I mix the meatballs in with it, and we're going to bake it in the oven for about 20 minutes. Enough to melt the cheese. Of course, you have to use mozzarella. No other choice. Just mozzarella or nothing. But over in the Philippines and other places, I don't know if you have mozzarella cheese.
I think we do.
Cheddar and other stuff. So, I mean, others will work, but you get a better flavor. This is basically mozzarella's pizza cheese. So it works a lot better.
Just for the rigatoni, the noodles. Okay.
Now, all we do is drain the noodle. That's a lot of noodles. On there, back to low. Then we're going to add sauce.
Okay. Ragu.
Just a spaghetti sauce.
Any spaghetti sauce you want?
Most restaurants like to use marinara. I don't like marinara in rigatoni.
So what do you use?
They use spaghetti sauce.
Okay. Old world style, traditional.
I'll let this cook for a couple of minutes. I'll go ahead and start adding the meatballs to it.
Yeah, hey, turkey meatballs. It's the first time I'm gonna try rigatoni with turkey meatballs.
Me too.
We'll see how it tastes like.
That's the fun part about cooking. I mean, you can just, it's your preference, your taste. If you like a little more of this or a little less of that, you can add that to it. If you want to add garlic to it, you can do that.
Did you add the garlic?
Yep.
Yeah.
Meatballs.
He adds the garlic powder to the meatballs, guys.
Yeah, I'd like to have some real garlic and dice that up. That would be even better. Yeah, I can't stand this.
He gonna add more sauce. See, it needs more sauce. Oh, they what?
Front to my Italian nature. I'm gonna let this cook for a couple of minutes. I want those meatballs to work in with some of that sauce, get coated with it a little bit. Hey guys, now since I'm working on the rigatoni over here, I'm gonna come over here and get my roast started. What I'm doing right now is I've got some hot water and some butter, and I've got to put it in the microwave and heat it up a little bit more. I'm gonna do this for about 1 minute. While this is cooking, so I'm trying to do two things at one time. I'm gonna mix up the rigatoni while she warms herself up. So I've already got my oven set for 400
for the
rigatoni.
roast or rigatoni?
Yeah, we'll put the roast in there as soon as the rigatoni's done. So what I do here is I'm setting up a sauce that I'll use on the roast, and it goes. All right, now the good thing about these roasts, you can cook it straight up with nothing, or you can add a sauce. You can do your own sauce, which I prefer to do that way. You can add a gravy sauce. If you have a recipe for a good gravy, put that in with your roast while it's baking in the oven, and it'll add a lot more flavor to it. So me, myself, everybody seems to like this version of it. So this is what I do. I have Worcestershire, I have a steak sauce, like 57, and I have an A1.
So 3 different kind of sauce.
Well, I'm gonna add more.
So that's the Worcestershire.
I do not measure whatsoever.
Yeah, he don't.
Don't need to, because it doesn't matter. I'm trying to get flavor. I don't care about preciseness.
This is the steak sauce.
I'm creating a sauce that's going to go in with the meat and it's going to bake in there the whole time the meat's baking.
So what you're adding? Garlic powder.
Garlic powder, and I'll put some on the meat before I put it in there.
Yeah, we use a lot of garlic powder, guys.
Oh yeah. Chopped onion. Haven't been open yet.
I think this is a new one. Yeah, in Giant Penny. From Giant Penny.
Yeah, all this is dehydrated onions. So, put all that in there. Mix it all up.
So warm water, butter, melt it in the microwave for 1 minute, and 3 different kind of sauce. A1, Worcestershire, and another steak sauce.
No, mustard.
Almost, and now mustard.
Yeah, I just like adding a little bit of mustard to give it a little more flavor, a little more kick. I will add
We'll see how it looks like.
smoke.
You mean the sesame?
No, I'll add liquid smoke.
See,
Time to time too.
that's the one. Just mix.
That gives it a hickory flavor. Now normally I only do 1 roast, but the problem we have today is the store that we normally get our meats at had all small ones, so I had to buy 2. So I like to have roast. This is good when you put the potatoes and all that stuff in there later. This will be really good, but the one thing I like about it is a day or 2 later, I'll go in there and pull out a big chunk of meat and I'll break it up and I'll make me a roast beef sandwich out of it. And that's even better. So this is going to be the first time I've ever tried to put 2 roasts in a baking pan, which they're going to fit, but later on when I go to put the potatoes in there, I'm going to have a little trouble.
How about you just cut the potatoes in half?
Well, that's what I do, but they still have to cook on the side. Meat,
How-
more garlic powder to it here.
No
Say a
onions.
little. I guarantee.
Little, that's little. Some pepper.
Should have had some wine to put in there. Okay. Now I'll have to let the roast sit while I do the rigatoni. Okay. So let's do this. I'm just going to kind of layer this a little bit.
Oh, so you layer it with cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Mozzarella.
Yeah, because mozzarella is it's a cheese that stretches. So when you go to eat this,
Oh, it's
you
like the
gotta
one in
pull some of it
pizza.
apart. Yeah, same stuff. Same cheese.
Oh, I like the one in
Stretch.
Pizza Hut. Oh, when you bite the pizza, it's stretch.
Bad thing about it is this pot is always bigger than this casserole dish. So it's going to kind of hang over the sides a little bit.
Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna lose weight, guys. Eating pasta. We just ate rice this morning. We had garlic fried rice.
Keep trying.
Oh, I was not feeling well last week, and I lost some pounds. I lost 3 pounds. Now I think I went back to 110 pounds. I think you put too much meatballs.
Yeah, technically not too much noodle. Technically this is ready now for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
You could eat it now if you wanted to, but you're not going to have the cheese on it.
That's why you have to bake it.
This is my version of rigatoni. I've seen it in the restaurants, and this is pretty much how it's made for the most part. Some people may question it, try to correct it. That's fine. You got your way, I got mine.
Okay, so you set the oven for 400.
Yep.
Please.
I'm gonna bake it for about 15 minutes, 15 to 18 minutes.
Okay, guys. You put the onions, now the sauce you made, right?
Yeah, and then what I do is I just add the sauce into the pot. I've added a little more onion to it, so some people in this family like onion.
I like garlic.
See, the onions have already rehydrated. They're already liquefied and like a regular onion. And this will cook. This will cook in the oven for 3.5 hours.
Well, that will be our dinner, guys.
But what you do is you want to add potatoes to it later. So what I do is I'll cook it for about 2.5 hours. I'll check the meat about every 30 minutes or so. I'll check to see how it's doing. And then the last hour of the cook, I'll add the potatoes. And the potatoes will take 45 minutes to an hour.
And carrots.
Yeah, I'll put carrots in there and potatoes, but I don't have carrots this time.
And mushroom.
Yeah, we have mushrooms.
Yay!
So we'll add the mushrooms and the potatoes. Only thing is, like I said, we have 2 roasts in there now, so it's taking up all the room, so I'm going to add less potatoes than I normally do. But you're baking the potato in with the juice and in with the meat. It all cooks in together in one pan, one pot, a Dutch oven. And that's what we got. This is where we're at right now. We'll come back later and we'll show you some progress, all right? Picking it up. Just thickening up a little bit. Potatoes and the mushrooms, and we're gonna let these cook for about 45 minutes. It's just like baking a potato. And they'll be ready.
Huh?
What kind of potatoes you gonna make?
What are you making?
Russet baked potatoes. They're going in with the roast.
Too much roast in that sentence.
My English speaking daughter trying to correct me.
She always does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's ready.
It's ready?
Oh yeah. I'll show them this, and yes. And I'll show them
So that's the roasted beef, garlic bread, and rigatoni. And it's like a mukbang, guys. Our dad make also chicken lemon pepper. Chicken wings. Yes. So rigatoni, lemon pepper chicken, roast beef dad, right? Have a garlic bread. I will only drink water. It's so soft, the mushroom. Now we'll try the rigatoni with turkey meatballs. How is it? You like it? So, turkey meatballs and rigatoni. That's why, guys, on weekend it's impossible to lose weight with Dada cooking. There's no way. Potatoes. Lemon pepper chicken wings. You can really taste. Guys, thank you for watching our video. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you're new here in our channel, please don't forget to subscribe and like and then share. Please leave a comment, okay? Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Bye-bye. Bye, Daddy.
See you later.